Hey guys, Pastor Philip here. I've got something I guess a lot of guys have in their house, an old cigar box that you keep stuff in. The kind of stuff guys like to keep. A bunch of old watches. I don't know if you hang on to your old watches, but for me, anytime I used to get a watch back in the day, when the battery went dead, I just threw it in this box. So I got this guy, this one. Oh, this is cool. This is a Bugs Bunny watch. I was really into Looney Tunes for a while. My first Mickey Mouse watch. I got this at Walt Disney World when I was a kid. I've had this for I don't know how long. And a fancy Seiko watch that my mom got me for Christmas one year, and I don't like fancy kind of stuff like that, so I never even wore that. I just kind of put it in the box. Kind of a sports watch that had the stopwatch and all the cool, and I had another one like that with a digital. This is one of the first LED watches. This weighs literally 400 pounds, and I got this. This is like one of my very first watches when I was like in the 7th grade, which was way back in the 70s. Okay, and you had to push this button on the side, and a little LED red time would come up, and it was just the most high-tech cool watch. And so I've still got that one. And that's a compass in case I ever want to run away to the mountains and just true north. Let's see here, I got batteries and a little flashlight from a Taylor Swift concert that I took Isabella to. This is an old pocket watch. And people used to close these by you'd hear the click when they close it. You're supposed to push that in before you close it, so you don't wear out the clasp and everything. And I remember when I got this when I was a boy. This is probably my favorite watch out of all of these because it's the old school kind of watch. Doesn't need a battery. Never needs a battery. This is the kind where you would. Can you hear that? You hear that winding? Yeah. See? And you wind it up and ticking away. It's just the coolest thing. I've had this watch for a lot of years, and you just got to wind it up. And it winds down, and it's not keeping pretty good time anymore. And you go, okay, I need to rewind this. It's time to rewind this. Well, the reason I wanted to show you this one today in particular is because our lives are kind of like that. We kind of get wind down in working on our marriages or working on our parenting or our job, our work ethic or even our church ethic, serving and attending and all of these different types of things. And so, I just wanted to give you a little exhortation today. Hey, maybe it's time to wind things back up. You don't have to feel bad about winding down because it's just a very natural, normal things for us to get laxed in all of these key areas of life. However, there's clearly a time, 2 or 3 times a year, in which the Lord just says, hey, Philip, you've been kind of coasting a little bit in your marriage, and you've been kind of coasting a little bit in your parenting, and even ministry. Pastors, we can fall into, nobody's up all the time, right? And, just recently the Lord said, hey, it's time for you to wind things back up. And so I pass that on to you. Every area of your life, you ought to ask yourself, are things kind of winding down? Am I coasting? Do I need to wind things back up? Do I need to, sit down with the spouse and say, okay, we need to work on this. Let's work on. We want to have a great marriage, not just a good one. The enemy of great is good enough, right? And we want to have great marriages. We want to have great homes, families, children, parenting, great jobs, great churches, and all of that comes down to just 2 or 3 times a year winding things back up. Thanks.